Live from Franciscan University, this is Franciscan Beat News at 4:30.
With this Franciscan Beat News brief. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres says the world is at the verge of the abyss. He says this is because of climate change. Speaking at a global virtual summit on climate change on Thursday, Guterres called for world leaders to build a global coalition for net zero carbon emissions by 2050. Guterres says the next decade must be one of transformation, with major polluters such as the United States and other advanced countries submitting detailed, ambitious plans to slow climate change. Guterres says countries around the world must put a price on carbon, end subsidies for fossil fuels, and ramp up investments in renewable energy. The former lab director at a fertility clinic in Ohio says a series of avoidable mistakes led to the loss of 4,000 frozen embryos and eggs in 2018. The claims made for this first time in legal filings this month blame the staff and administrators at the university hospitals in Cleveland. Hospital attorneys say the statements are misleading and untrue. They're asking a court to block the former lab director's lawyers from releasing what they say is confidential information. University Hospital has settled with hundreds of couples whose eggs and embryos were ruined by the storage tank failure at the clinic. Body camera video shows a Columbus officer fatally shot an African-American teenage girl who swung at two other people with a knife. A black-handled blade resembling a kitchen or steak knife appeared to be lying on the sidewalk next to her immediately after she was shot and fell. The girl was identified as 16-year-old Makia Bryant, according to Franklin County Children's Services, which said in a release that she was under the care of the agency at the time of her death. Police say Bryant was taken to a hospital where she was pronounced dead. It's unclear if anyone else was injured, and the quick release of the footage is a departure from police protocol, but comes amid heightened tension between Columbus police and the community that they serve. And now for the weather. It is currently 49 degrees and cloudy. Tomorrow's high is 61 with a low of 42. Partially cloudy skies are expected in the morning with sunshine later on. That's all your news for today. Next up, Franciscan Beat's own Patrick Frazier sits down with our student government presidential candidates to hear about how they plan to serve the student body. Thank you for joining us. Stay tuned for more.